Hello, guys? Am I live? Hyperstream saying 2 more days till hopefully the next patch. Dude, I hope so too. For real. Bro Conky, first one here, followed very closely by Legacy. Dude, you two always seem to be first two people in here. Solo checking in from the office. Alright. Solo, I sent you something, by the way. What's going on, everybody? Ben Timsey, good day to you too. Who's your first 4-star? It was Ultron. Sharky plays. Managed to bag myself a Yudu, or Yandu. I said Yudu. Wow. Uh, Ben Bryant's, congrats on that Yandu pull, or however you got him. Wow, man. Rough start to the stream here. Talking is difficult, guys. Something back to. Did you really? I didn't even notice. Oh man. Dicer, what's up? Do you like my Labyrinth run, PG? Yeah, dude, you did good. You got that SP2 off just in time, man. Yeah, it's definitely too rough with a rank 4 champ. Depending on how good / bad Yandu seems to you, will that determine whether you go for him next round? No, I cannot go for him. Even if I think he is amazing, it's too close to Labyrinth, man. I'm preparing for Labyrinth in ways that you guys don't even know. In ways that will help you guys going forward as well. Like I'm building some stuff that's gonna eventually go to the website, of course. It's not gonna be you guys aren't gonna be able to see it before I do Labyrinth, but at least it'll be started for when I could share with you guys, and it'll help me out. It'll be a good test to see how helpful it is. I don't want to say any more actually. I've already said too much. Matt's got issues. You're already donating $2. It just started. It was the only one of my alliance 4-star hood. Good, nice. You got a 4-star hood from your login crystal. Good stuff, man. It's amazing that you pulled them from a login crystal. That's really good. However, I don't know. Hood to me, I just have a hard time finding where to use him best. So I think he's fun. But other than being fun, I don't know how useful he actually is. I would say he's like an above average champion, but just don't know where to use him. Thank you very much though, dude. Kicking things off with a donation already, man. Imposter Diggity Dave is here. Just got home from the hospital about 3 hours ago. No, dude. Home from the hospital. Hope everything's alright, man. Finally made it to the beginning of the stream. Dude, hopefully everything's alright. The Nice was crazy in last stream. Last Seaton stream? Is that what you're saying? You don't gotta you don't gotta block out his name, dude. It's okay to say Seaton. I think that's what you're saying at least. $5 donation from Chris. Rank 5 and Max Sig Luke Cage. Yeah, about that, Chris. That is, it's not gonna happen. I might actually take him to rank 5 at some point. For real, legit. But, max signature? No way. That is never happening. I might actually take him to rank 5. How come your name's not updating up there? Let me see something. If I do this. Hang on, it's gonna look like you donated again. I'm gonna refresh it. Probably should just give it more time. The program is always slow when it first starts up. Anyway, I might actually rank him up one day. I kind of want to do Joe Fixit first. I want to see if both of them could beat Realm of Legends Wolverine. But for now, I'm saving my Science Catalyst in case I pull a Hulk when I open up my 5-star crystals, which I'm probably going to be doing on Friday. What the heck? A $10 donation now from Drew Jones? Guys, I really appreciate it. Holy crap. I'm like thrown off here because I just started the stream like 5 minutes ago. Wow, man. Drew, you didn't even leave a message. If you have a question or anything like that, I'll be sure to look out for your name here. I'm like still getting set up. Alright, let me change this one now. Throw this back up. Man, you guys are awesome. Don't even know how much this is gonna be helping me out here. Okay, I think we're all good now. Dude, thank you very much. All three of you so far. Okay. Let me see if you said anything else there, Drew. Okay, here we go. Never get to see your stream. Happy to be here. You're my favorite YouTuber besides Joel. I understand, man. Joel's pretty awesome too. Thank you very much, dude. Alright, let me tweet Kabam before we get more distracted here, because we are going to do a bunch of testing tonight, guys. We're going to do a bunch of testing. Where's TweetPG? It's coming right up, Ben Timsy. It's coming right up, man. Got distracted by the generosity of you guys, pretty much. Okay, Twitter. Party? No party? More testing? What? We gotta test out Yandu. We gotta see how good this champion is. I think they kind of screwed up Yondu with the synergies. I'm surprised he doesn't have any with the Guardians of the Galaxy champs. He doesn't have any with them? Really? Got 5k, tier 4 basics from rank 5x23 again. Nancy, I'm gonna grab them real quick. Oh man, Dicer. 5k of them you need, huh? Honestly, dude, we're almost at the end of AQ. I know you're getting antsy, but we're almost at the end of AQ. That's gonna be your best bet. The only other thing I could say is you could run like the extra proving grounds over and over, but that is not worth it. Alright. Dear at Marvel Champion. Why is it all lagging? Like, I hit those keys like 2 seconds before it actually popped up. Dear at Marvel Champions. Can you test how Yandu will be good against Electro, as mentioned in Spotlight? Ooh, we could try. Yeah, that's a good idea, Codeplay. We could try that. We'll have to find a... We'll have to find an Electro. If you could have any champion to be added in, who would it be? Sharky plays. I'm really not too knowledgeable in the Marvel universe, so I don't even have an answer. Leave my alliance after SA. Hodge TC, man. I hope it's to join an even better alliance. You got that sad face there. I know it's sad leaving the alliance. It was sad the last two times that I left alliances. Any tips for Road to the Labyrinth? My tip is to go check out Joel Lyon's channel, because he's got some awesome information for you about Road to the Labyrinth. He's got like a whole series. I don't know if he's completed it yet, but he's got like a whole big series going. Alright, I need some help on the tweet tonight, guys. I'm not exactly sure what to say. Yandu rhymes with fondue. What else does he rhyme with? I'm trying to think of a sweet rhyme that we could say. Would you call yourself a hardcore MCOC? Yeah, probably. I could be going way harder, Yoshi Adams, but yeah, I'd say I play more than the average person for sure. Play King of Fighters? Wow, I haven't played King of Fighters in forever. Chocolate fondue, Yandu. What else? It's tofu? Tofu doesn't really work. Yandu, fondue, and mom, dude. Did I answer call? What? Alright, let's just make up some stuff here. This is gonna be the worst tweet I've ever sent over. We'll go with the chocolate fondue. I think that's a good start. Chocolate fondue. Is that how you spell it? How do you spell fondue? Oh, it's like this, huh? Chocolate fondue. I got me Yandu. He just joined my crew. Octopus lobster. P.S. I am now live. I don't know what octopus lobster means. Hopefully I didn't just accidentally come up with some kind of, like, inappropriate saying or something like that. But yeah, I had nothing, guys. I had absolutely nothing. What you gonna do, Yandu? Oh man, that's actually pretty good. Why do I always send out a crappy tweet and you guys come up with something better? What you gonna do? What you gotta do? When Yandu comes for you. Yandu, Yandu. Alright, who to rank 5? Unawaken Quake, Unawaken Ultron, or Unawaken Nightcrawler, or should I rank 3 my 5-star Magic? Oh man. Personally, I would go with Ultron, although ranking up that 5-star Magic to rank 3 is a pretty close second, I would say. If you run Suicides, then go with Ultron. If not, then probably go with Magic. If you already have sustainable champions to get through Alliance Quest, then you could probably just go with Magic. But if you need someone that's going to, you know, carry you through Alliance Quest, make sure you don't have to use any items, make sure you could take any path, then Ultron would be the better bet there. So yeah, I'd say it's between those two. Next time say, I murder burritos and I'm about to do the same to Labyrinth. Maybe when I actually do Labyrinth, I'll have to think about that one. Alright guys, I think the first thing that we should test, actually the first thing, I gotta check out Alliance Quest. I gotta see where we're at in Alliance Quest. BD, don't ask me for any ideas for your tweets at all. Why, dude? Did you send me one that I didn't read? What'd you send here, Ben? Scrolling up trying to find what you're sending, or what you sent. I don't think you did say anything. I still don't see anything here. Oh, mine goes blank. Okay, alright. Yeah, dude, it happens to me too, man. Right, how do you feel about Kabam pushing more champs in the game with unavoidable damage from Magic to Iceman to Punisher 2099? Iceman is not bad at all. Magic is annoying. Iceman, I don't know, Iceman's pretty easy, to be honest. I haven't read Punisher's abilities, so don't even know about him. Ah, man, we could almost fight this boss. That's alright. My alliance is doing much better today than we were doing yesterday. I'm happy that we picked up the pace in Alliance Quest here a bit. Yesterday we were in rough shape, even though by the end of my stream, everything was open and Tier 3 was open and stuff like that. So it was fine anyway. 6,000? Are you talking about the prestige to enter for Loki? Is that what you're saying, Euthanitis? Alright. The first thing I want to do is I kind of want to test his damage. I want to test Yondu's damage. It was a little bit hard to gauge against Wolverine in that earlier video that I posted. See you later, thanks for answering my questions. Trucky plays, no problem, dude. Have a good one. Grinding for Yondu, eating some fondue, got some Mountain Dew, sitting here, gotta poo. It's not bad, Jackson. We could use poo. We could definitely use poo in there. All right, let's test this damage a little bit here. It's a pretty quick test. You know what I mean? How come he only has one synergy? He's got more as a 4-star, right? He has to have more as a 4-star. It's kind of weird. But you still worth it to use a 5-star Awakening Gem. Now to all champs will be added to crystals. Also, should I try for Iceman? Mo battle chips, man. I am personally not going to be trying for Iceman anymore. But it's a really tough call. Like, I was on the fence for the longest. As far as the Awakening Gem, you can't hold it forever, you know? Like, we're not going to be getting... We're not going to be getting that many we're not going to be getting... We're not just going to be... It's not going to be raining 5-star champions like it is 4-star champions right now. Not for a very long time. So, yeah, I'd say it's still worth using Awakening Gems. Just make sure you use it on the champion you want. Like, if I got a skill Awakening Gem, I'd still feed that into Gwenpool without thinking too much about it. I hit like so that hippie bastard won't come after me. Yeah, dude, Hippie Brian, he shows no mercy when it comes to the like button. It's like with Medium Gem, so Iceman is probably the only one worthy, right? I think so, Mo Battle Chips. That's the only one that I'd personally use it on. Like, there are some other really strong Mutant champions, of course. It'd be sweet to have, like, Archangel Awakened, but I don't think I'd use an Awakening Gem, since they're so rare. I think I'd only really use that on Iceman. Is the Mamo Mystic Awakening Gem worthy? Not to me. There's a lot of other better Mystic champions. If you have, like, Voodoo and some of the other ones already awakened, then go for it. But, yeah. No, cutoff PG? Not today, because it's Sunday. If you guys are looking to get 500 shards from the Sunday Arena, the Crystal Cornucopia one, then go to about, like, 2.1 million or something like that. 2.1, 2.2, somewhere in there. Was I right or wrong about him? You were saying he's really good, right, iMac? I'm not sure yet. We gotta test him out more today. We gotta do some testing. Alright, let me do this real quick, guys. This is only gonna take 100 hits. And, Imposter Diggity Dave, send it over $2. Can you read my previous message? Yeah, dude, sorry I missed it. Where are you at here? Okay, I just added Yandu to my crew. I love the fact that he's blue. I'm kind of slow because I sniff glue. Woohoo, how about you? Dude, actually that's really good, man. That's really good. I don't know if that fits in a, tweet. I'm gonna write that one down, though, actually. Okay, alright, I've got that saved. That's pretty good, man. Alright, thank you very much, dude. Alright, let me do this test real quick. You proud of me, Brown? I got the 2 for basic from Arena today. Dude, Dicer. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad you actually did that arena. Oh, I should have looked at his abilities first, guys. Because I don't know which ability does the most damage for him. We'll probably do this test twice. Let me see, like, what all of his special abilities are like. I'm just going to start out with the level 3. I had to drop suicides for that video that I made earlier. Which just cost me more and more units. Oh, I was just about to use mine. Alright, let's see what the level 3 looks like. I haven't even seen it. I don't think I have, at least. That's it? Wait, how much damage does that do? That animation was a little bit weak. I don't know how you guys felt about that. That felt a little bit weak to me. By MCOC standards. No! Please don't kill me. I want to test. Alright, level 2 looks pretty good. I don't know how much damage it was, but the animation looked alright. Level 1 I already tested a lot. Honestly, like, level 1 spam might be the way to go. Alright, I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna check out his abilities. Should have started out with this. Seamless Tenacious, what's up? Been using SP1 because it's so smooth out into a combo. Yeah, it seems like the SP1 might be the way to go. All right, let me take a look at this. Let me take a look at this. Brian, you able to do one path of Labyrinth Legends without units? I don't think I'll be able to do it without units. I'm really trying to do it for under 1,000 units though, and even that is going to be a real challenge. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do my best. Okay. So, his signature ability doesn't really matter. It's just a weakness debuff. I mean, it actually does make him a bit more tanky, but who cares about that, right? It's all about how much damage you could deal for the most part. Also been using the Hulk, Black Widow, Quake, and Hawkeye team for the stuns to reduce power gain. Wait, stuns to reduce power gain. Does he have a... I can't remember. Alright, let me actually read the rest of this. So, the Yaka arrow, 25% chance to inflict bleed, dealing bleed damage. Okay. Target's immune to bleed. It's an armor break. Armor and block penetration. Strength and precision of Yandu's Yaka arrow will allow it to trigger critical hits on all abilities through an enemy block. So, let me see if I understand the Yaka arrow thing. He uses the Yaka arrow on all 3 of his specials, right? So, on any of his specials, that has a chance for one of these things? Or something? Alright, all attacks. Stun counts as a debuff. Oh, okay, wait. Stun counts as a debuff. You're not talking about for his signature ability, are you? Yandu has a 25% chance to steal the target's armor. Okay. Generate 25% or generate 10% less power. Ah, here we go. 10% less power, and a target for each debuff they suffer. Maximum 50%. Okay. Got it. Interesting. You know what I think this character is good with? In that video, let me show you guys something real quick. Let me pull up the raw recording that I did. Hold on. You get plus 1 million viewers if you play contests and do finger spinner at the same time, Pizza Boy. What? Alright, hang on, guys. Let me show you this. Gotta mute this. Let me find it too. Honestly, I should just throw this in my my video editor, maybe. Actually, yeah, let me do that. It's at 350. Okay. All right, hang on, guys. I'm gonna make it real easy for you guys to see just how much damage you're able to reduce with this champion, actually. So magic is a killer against Limbo and power gain. All right, I'll definitely try that out. Hold up. $350. Okay. Hopefully this is alright for you guys to see. So this is the video that I recorded earlier, but I'm going to slow down one section. Watch when I get hit. Let me find it real quick. Should be like right around here. Alright, watch when I get hit by his special. I think it's right around here. Okay. So I actually take like a decent amount of damage here, like 319 and then 664. And then watch when he hits me with his special. Check this out. Still taking decent damage. I'm stunned, so I can't dodge. Boom, here comes his special. 188 damage. That's all he did to me, was 188 damage. And that's because I have the 5 weakness buffs here, or debuffs. And on top of that, at the time, I was also running maxed out Resonate, or Inequity and Resonate actually. So he's got more than 6 debuffs on him. So he had the full 36% attack reduction also. And then I also had Resonate. I don't actually, yeah, I didn't have Resonate on him at the time, but I could have reduced it even more. Like, he had no attack, man. He had actually no attack. That's kind of crazy. Second try, my nuts, or does MCOC seem to make the weaker champ of the seconds? Of the two better in game, I hit over Dormammu, Gwenpool over Cable, Nebula over Yandu. I would say Dormammu is the better champion than Hood. There's no pattern there, I don't think. I think you're just seeing things from like a small sample size there, iMac. But yeah, I would say Dormammu is better than Hood. Brian, show wife reveal. She's asleep, dude. It's like 2 a.m. Just here to play some late night MCOC. What was the cutoff for Doctor Strange? I'm not sure. I think it was close to like 2.4. I'm not too sure though. Alright, let me go back to checking out those abilities though. Sorry guys, I know the testing is a little bit slow right now. We're going to get into some real solid testing in just a minute here. I'm still reading up about the champion, trying to read what you guys are saying as well. Let me close out this video editor too. But yeah, man, that damage reduction is actually insane. Okay. So, generate 10% less power in the target for each debuff they suffer from a maximum of 50%. Okay. Heavy attacks. Does the heavy attack use the arrow? It does, right? I think it does. I actually didn't use a heavy attack before, so I'm guessing that increased offensive ability accuracy is to help out the arrow bleed thing. Special attack 1 is just the heal block. Special attack 2, block penetration, and extra attack for each special attack activated by the enemy this fight, maximum 15. Okay. So we'd really have to sit there for a lot of attacks for that to, for like a lot of, like we could test that out actually. That's not that bad. 15 is not that bad. To see how much damage we could do on an L2. So it's Collar Attack plus Petrify, and Yandu you can potentially get a 98% power reduction. Interesting. I wonder if it all stacks up that way. Alright, Special Attack 3, 100% chance to boost critical rating. By kind of a lot. 616 is a lot, but it's only for 10 seconds. Severely damaged by the arrow, enemies are unable to trigger abilities during the next special attack. Ah, okay. So that's what makes that useful. I can't really imagine the special 3 being all that useful for this guy, even though you know, you can cut off somebody's abilities for the next special attack. Where would that be useful? Because you got to build up all the way to a special 3. Right, if you keep hyping up this champ, you're going to push people to the next round, and someone might take my 801 spot from me. Joel, man, I would never want that. I'd want you to have that 801 spot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Are you really going? Are you actually going to go for Yondu next round? That's got issues. Another $2 super chat. Tip unfazed is $ when fighting Nightcrawler. Spidey Ultron. What? Unfazed is money when fighting Nightcrawler, Spidey Ultron. I read it as $. Wow, man. Uh, is it that good? I've never actually used Unfazed. I heard Unfazed is not a good mastery, but I guess one day I'll have to test it out for myself. It's so hard to justify like actually spending the resources to unlock it, but I'll do it eventually. I'll check it out eventually. Tomorrow goes well, then yes. Alright, dude, good luck. Jugs and Unstoppable Colossus. Okay, that's pretty good actually, Simulated Tenacious, but how, you can't really reliably do it. I don't even think so. I don't even think that's that good. Unstoppable's not that bad. Unstoppable's not that bad. Like it sucks because it happens frequently throughout the fights, but just stopping it like one time out of 4 or something, it's not that useful. Did 2.8 million for Doctor Strange, like you said, and got him, but I still don't know the actual cutoff to you. I don't know exactly. It's around like 2.3 or 2.4 or something like that. It was definitely lower. Oh, Raul says 2.3. There you go. That sounds about right. I saw somebody got like almost 10,000. That rank was almost 10,000 with like 2.4. All right, let's. Here's what I want to do, guys. First off, I want to test his level 2 ability. We gotta. This is gonna be a little bit annoying to test, but we have to sit through 15 special attacks. I just want to see how much damage a 3-star champion can actually do. Probably stop Neb's regen also. Nebula's regen. That's not from her special, though. Brian, look how much damage she does to a blocking target versus normal non-crit hit. You can do good damage to a blocking target. We'll check it out. Let's do this test, guys. Nobody else is stupid enough to sit here for 15 specials of Winter Soldier. Let's see the real damage. Actually, I have to use a special 2 one time first to get like a baseline. Well, he's gonna have that, technically that counts as 1. Alright, that counts as 2. So we might not have that good of a baseline. So all of his attacks include that arrow, I guess? Okay, that was a little over 2,000. Let's just call it 2,000. Alright, that's number 3. 4. That damage isn't that good when he's blocking, to be honest. That's 5, by the way. Yeah, the damage against a blocking target, sometimes it goes through, I guess. Okay, this is 6. You know what, I should just use my L2. 7. Let's test it out at 7. I'm gonna parry stun him. Okay, we're only up to 2,700. It's not that much of an increase. Come on. Okay, 8. It's number 9. It's 10. I'm gonna use the L3. Wait, was that 9 or 10? I lost count now. I'm just gonna say 9. 10. I think it was 10. Well, let's just call that 10. Whatever. 11. 13. See it at 13. Ooh, okay. That damage actually was getting up there that time. But, man, it took a long time to build just for that much damage. It's kind of weak. Okay, this is probably the 15th, but we're just going to call it the 14th. And 15. I wish it was infinite, man. I wish it was... Just keep it going. Okay, final hit. I think it was 4,000. There's additional hit. Like I didn't see that additional hit before. So yeah, it was like 5,000 as a 3-star. That's still pretty weak. All right, I'm gonna die here. This 2 is 3 hits, Brian. I only saw the 2 hits, and the first hit felt pretty weak, so I didn't really count it. But I did see the, towards the end there, some of the hits were actually pretty good. That's kind of weak, though. I think his, let me read the description on that one more time. It really does seem like this champion is all about spamming that special 1. Yeah. The special 2... It's kind of crappy, guys. $4,000 damage per crit on each of the 3. No, it's not doing. It's not doing 4,000 per hit though. Read previous again against Mordo. All right, seemingly tenacious. Let me see. Also, don't use a heavy attack against Mordo when stunned, because Yandu will bypass it, but Mordo responds too quick to the second part of the heavy to retaliate. Okay. I didn't even look at his heavy. Alright. So, yeah, his special 2 is pretty weak, guys. I would say, for the most part, I'm just going to be spamming that level 1. But what if you're up against a champion that doesn't have heal block? Or that doesn't have healing? Would you still do that? Let me get an accurate... Let me get like a 100 hit test using the special 1. Oh, I didn't actually exit it. Let me do a 100 hit test just so I can get a feel for his actual damage. Because I wanted to kind of do that first before anything. Trying to see what I mean. Alright, we'll check it out in a minute here. Per 1,000 per crit and 1215 per non-crit at rank at 15x. I don't know, it still feels a little bit weak though. To have to get that many specials used against you. So I'd rather just use the SP1, to be honest. Costs half the energy. Feels like it does pretty decent damage. And has that heal block. Yeah, that damage is really decent for just an SP1. Like eventually, yeah, the SP2 seems like it'll do more damage, but I just can't see myself using it all that much. Almost got shot there. Ravi sent an over donation. Thanks, dude. I'll check out your message in just a second. I'd say his damage for a 3-star, it feels pretty good. I still have that spreadsheet up from the little bit of testing that I did with the other 3-star champions. So we don't need to test anybody else. We can get an accurate reading from this alone. I'm going to do one more full 5-hit combo. Actually, I'm going to do like one more because the special's 3 hits. Should I? Just punch him like once or twice. Okay, we'll end it there. Okay. Ravi, hey Brian, what are your recommendations whether it's viable to go for Yandu for 4-star version in the second round? Yeah, you mean like what do I think his score is going to be? It's been really tough, man. Honestly, he went a lot higher than I thought he would for this first round. And I feel like people like this champion, so I feel like he's going to go pretty much right around what he went for the first round. Which is rated in that like 14.5 to 15 million range. I don't know what the exact cutoff was. That's going to be my guess for the second round. Brian, you test the signature ability, the weakness he stacks on. Just curious how well it works. Art of Chaos. Oh, man. Sort of. Sort of. It's a little bit hard to control. I'll show you real quick. Alright, so that was 67,000 damage. Let me pop open the spreadsheet. I'll show you real quick for anyone who missed it too. I have 21 ranked 330s and also some 440 4-star and also some decent 3-star. You think this would be enough to contest weekly for the basic champ? Keep the good work, man. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I would say you can. It's going to be a bit rough until you keep building it. But, yeah, I would say you're able to. Nobody asked, is he good and worthy to grind for him? Oh, I'm kind of figuring that out right now, Ravi. I'm not sure yet. Still testing him. I already know I'm not going to be going for him, but, you know, I do want to see how good he is. Alright, what was I doing? I was opening like 3 things at once. Oh, yeah, okay. That's right. Sorry. Alright, let me focus on this real quick. Let me pop this stuff open. The comparison stuff. So, Yandu, remaining HP. Okay. So, here's the most basic spreadsheet ever. With only 3 champions down. Yandu did more damage than Nebula did. Still significantly under Rocket when spamming Rocket's L2s. But, I mean, Rocket, he's all about his damage. Just going by feel, 67,000 for a 3-star. I feel like his damage is decent. I feel like it's pretty decent. I think it's not bad. You know what I want to try? I want to try a Vision. We're going to test Vision real quick just to see the amount of damage. Because they both have heal blocks. So I can see them kind of competing for spots with each other a little bit. Brian just stopping by to say what's up. On vacation, so can't stay long. Alright, Swaggy Spoadster. What's going on, man? Hopefully your vacation's going well. Alright, so Artcast, this is what I just showed. I have a bunch of weakness on Wolverine here. Or there's about to be. And I also have Inequity maxed out. So all the debuffs that Wolverine has makes him do like 6% less attack up to a maximum of 36. So I'm gonna get nailed here. And see, the thing is, like, these regular hits, they're a little bit lower. How much lower are they? They still kind of hurt. I don't know if that's much lower at all. It probably is a bit lower, but not a ton. But then watch his debuffs. Watch Wolverine's debuffs. Boom, there we go. Like, it changes. He has just 1 weakness on him, and then boom, he has 5 weaknesses on him. So that's stacking with Inequity. And I'm stunned, so he's going to nail me with a special. And I should get clobbered by this. And nope, it only deals 188 damage. My life bar, this is Rumble Legend Wolverine right here, and my life bar like barely flinches. It's really cool, man, but it's, you know, it's kind of the same thing with all those defensive abilities. How do you control that? How do you control the weaknesses when you actually are about to get hit? How can you really prevent that damage? Like, it's a really sick damage reduction, but it's very random at the same time. It's very random. What is that program? This is Vegas. Vegas Pro 14. Testing Yandu 2. Been using my 2 for different things here and there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure him out, Swaggy Spoadster. With 5 weakness, shouldn't deal 0. Thought it's 25% per weakness, unless it's not additive. I don't exactly know how the damage reduction calculates, Cameron. If I had to guess, though, I would say like the damage formula in this game is probably like a static number based off the champion or something, and then plus damage based on attack or something. I don't know. I really don't know the way it works, though. He probably has all the damage reduction that we could possibly give him, though, if I'm guessing. Where do you get the program? Oh, I bought this, dude. It's not cheap. I got it on an amazing sale. I got 2 copies for like $200 total, and normally this thing, you know, sells for like $600 or something with all the extra stuff, with all the extra filters and stuff that I never even use anyway. God, I shouldn't even clicked on that. Let me close out of this. But yeah, I got 2 copies for like $200, and was able to split that with a friend of mine. All right. Try the 100 hit test with just doing his L2. Maybe I'll do that. Let me test. Oh, I should not have hit back. Let me test with Vision real quick, guys. I want to test with Vision. I feel like that's a good testing partner here. Like I said, they kind of fill a similar role. Yandu doesn't have power drain. He has some other things, but he has that heal block that Vision also brings to the table. And Vision is not the hardest hitting champion, but he's not terrible at the same time. The OG Vision, that is. Oh, you know what? He's going to gain a little bit of crit. How do I do this? Should have tested him with different synergies. Alright, whatever. Let's just do it with this. We'll know going into it that he has a little bit more crit, so he should do more damage. After this, can you test Kamala Khan? Mo battle chips, not again, man. Time to murder magic. Yeah, we'll do a little bit. We'll do it a little bit. Let me just do this test. 100 hits. And I'll use my special one also. Because I feel like with OG Vision, that's what I'm mostly using is special ones. I mean, I guess I'm not really taking him down low enough to be heal blocking him. But if I wanted to, I could be. No! Oh wow, it actually landed. I was like, why did I hit that button? Yeah, there we go. There's the heal block. It's a heal block with Vision. If you're not familiar with Vision, you have to take his power down to 0. So it is very controllable if you really want to get that heal block going. Alright, gained up to a special 2. Not a big deal. I think Yandu is doing more damage. It really is a lot. I guess it's more different than I thought, though, with all the power drain. Alright, let's end it at this combo. Okay, let's see what that damage was like. OG. Vision. OG. Okay, 495,000. So, yeah, Yandu did a lot more damage, actually. We'll do, and this is with a little bit better synergies. We'll do the SP2 thing. We'll do the SP2 thing real quick, just to see if you don't actually have to be applying heal block, which is going to be the more, or the stronger damage dealer. It's so weird seeing that one synergy there. What other 3-star has just one synergy? So I'm gonna try one more time on Labyrinth of Legends full live stream. I'm not doing Labyrinth of Legends until like another 2 weeks. I practice and test around in there every once in a while, but that's about it. Kind of like hard to see exactly how much damage it's doing since it shoots it off screen like that. Come on, dude. It'd be fun to try to beat Wolverine again, but like I said in the video, if you guys watched it... Oh, come on. Should have just shut up. Anyway, about Wolverine, though. It would have been fun to try again, but yeah, I don't want to have to use any potions or anything like that. And with Suicides on, it would take some potions to get there. Sorry, guys. Let me test it again. Try using the Doctor Strange. I've tested out Doctor Strange before in here. It kind of sucks. That is the conclusion. It's not terrible, but he kind of sucks. I want to see what this champion's block proficiency is after this, too. I feel like it might not be that good, but maybe it's just because it's a 3-star and I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, he doesn't have special. Why am I trying to bait? Like, it would make sense for him to not have the highest block proficiency, since he could lower the enemy's attacks so well. The heck was that? I feel like something just flashed on my screen. I don't know if that was just me or if you guys saw it too. Push him to his L2. That's annoying. Maybe his block proficiency isn't that bad. Then again, he had a weakness debuff on him, so... I'm gonna punch him like 2 more times real quick. Just because this is a 3-hit combo. And there, that's good. Alright. So let's see what this damage is like. Yandu, L2, spam. L1, spam. I really should find a better way of testing it. So it's pretty much the same, guys. Pretty much the same. It was 480,000 last time. See, that's what I'm saying. It was actually better using his special ones. It was actually better using his special ones. Now, there could have been some RNG involved. Maybe I didn't get the crits when I needed them for this test. But I feel like just using his SP1 is good enough. BD, you need your help. The chat ganged up on me saying Star-Lord isn't as good as Ultron. So the next utility help me out. I can't help you out on that, dude. I love Ultron. They're both good in their own situation, though. Star-Lord is a boss killer. Ultron is a lane clear. There's no... That's why, like, those best champion things are kind of a joke, because it all depends on the context that you're talking about. No, dude, you read that backwards? What? The chat ganged up on me for saying Star-Lord isn't as good as Ultron. Oh, I did read that backwards. I told you, man, reading is not my strength, man. Duel the magic before I go to bed, please. Alright, Dom. We'll go duel magic. Got Star-Lord, use my 4-star awakening on him. Got him 668, and BG makes me long for Ultron only. Dude, not everybody likes Ultron. Not everybody likes Ultron, so keep that in mind too. Awaken Yandu or Nebula? Probably... I feel like I could see more use for Yandu at the moment, but I don't know yet. Okay. Let's go duel a magic. Is this going to be too strong of a magic? Let's find out. Oops. And real quick, so... This is going to be rough with suicides. So I think all I have to do is spam his level 1 special, and that's it, right? There's nothing that I really need to pay attention to. Like, everything else kind of takes care of itself. Let's just see how it goes. If I mess up, hopefully you guys will help me correct it. Let's see. Seeing got wrecked by that magic? Yeah, this magic might be too strong. If he already tried this. She's not going to heal from that, at least. She still gains a ton of power. Oh, there we go. She ain't gaining any power right now. Ooh. Oh, yeah, she didn't gain much power at all. This is actually not bad. I'm going to die, probably. Maybe not. Ooh, Yandu. Yandu, man. Not bad, Yandu. I expected to die, man. I mean, I'm still mostly dead, but once I saw that power gain reduction or whatever kick in, not bad. Not bad at all. I kind of like it, man. I kind of like it. Damn it, guys. This is the same thing that happened with Nebula. I wasn't really feeling the champion that much. You know, I saw like some cool stuff about them. And then we go dueling some high-level champions. There's no way though. I'm not actually going for Yandu. I'm not actually going for Yandu. That was cool though, man. I liked that. Let's see Mordo. I want to see that that thing that seemingly Tenacious was talking about with the heavy attack. If I do the recent events of my alliance, I have one request. I need you to back me up on this. Boycott BG1? What? Daniel, what's going on, man? Alright, so you're saying just see what happens when I use a heavy attack? After stunning him? I don't even know what happened, really, to be honest. I'm not sure what I was looking for there. This guy's playing aggressive, even with that power gain on. Weird. Alright. Just gonna see if I can... Oh! I want to give him the heavy attack while he's blocking. That did pretty good damage. Then again, most heavy attacks do. Wrecked. Yeah, you don't get the degen, but he respawns too quick the second part of the heavy. Oh, I didn't get the degen, really. Okay. Well, I thought that was gonna be cooler, but oh well. My alliance is competing on which BG gets more exploration in war. BG1 made it personal and recently started trying to take out heavy hitters. What? They're trying to stack up BG1. They took your BG's good players. It's messed up, man. What else should we test, guys? Hang on. Let me do this magic again. I want to use my heavy attack more. I want to see if my heavy attack does more than I think it does. What's up with that arrow, man? So it just has a chance to hit? Like, I don't get why it goes in the air like that. I guess it's just the animation, that's all. I guess that's all it is, right? Alright, well, I'm gonna die for sure now, but I just wanted to see if it did anything. I guess it doesn't really do anything. So, alright, so the heavy attack for Yondu, you have to get closer. Really? Alright, well, how do I get closer then? Let me test an enemy that does not have Limber. Let me go back to Realm of Legends here. I mean, how can you actually land that then if you have to be closer? Medium heavy. Oh, it did land. Ooh, that did good damage, but it crit. Crit again. Did not crit that time. I still can't really see myself using his heavy attack, though, to be honest. That time it hit just regular. That's bizarre, man. I couldn't land it one time against magic, and now just any regular parry. Sometimes, like, the size of the characters have some funny effects on this game. That's his medium attack, too, right? It's not a light attack. I was trying to see if it's... Yeah, that's his medium attack. It still lands. That's annoying, actually, man. That's really annoying. That sometimes it's gonna land depending on what the character is, or who the character is, and sometimes it's not. BG1 stacked up their team, and we still won exploration. BG2 got 100% in war. Nice, dude. Hey, man, if you guys are being competitive, I guess you'll win more wars, though. Yandu's SP2 is pretty effective. I don't think it is, Fitz. I really think his SP1 is the way to go. And how to beat Thanos in the Master Guardians Master Quest? He never uses his special till it's maxed. I think when I was doing it, I was able to bait out his specials just fine. I don't think he has the all or nothing. I think it's Kang that has all or nothing. Don't know the best option. Maybe, I mean, if you're not able to get him to use his specials, maybe go with some kind of power drainer. Hawkeye would probably be pretty good, since that bleed will help you out. Test with Electro. Okay, let's do an Electro test. Does anybody have a high-level Electro that I can test against? Anything rank 4, 4-star, or higher? I know there's some list. Maybe let me start opening up. Let me see if I could find the list. Oh, you did mean Kang Dolo. For that, then you know, a power drain champion would be best. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to like throw your champions away and until he drops. Rhino's down at AQ. Alright, mobile chips. Sounds good, dude. Thank you for the update. Electro is first in Masters? Like in first mission of Master? Let me check this out. Ant-Man. Last mission? Alright, hang on. This is not the last mission. There we go. Nebula map? Guys. Confusing me. Alright, so 3... Okay, I think I got it this time. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Alright, so what makes this guy good against Electro again? Hold up. Which is the following undue 4-star champs rank 4 worthy: Hyperion, Ghost Rider, Guillotine, Hawkeye. They're all rank 4 worthy. It kind of depends on what you need. Probably wouldn't go with Guillotine, since Guillotine you could still use her special ability without her being high level. Ghost Rider if you need regen. Hyperion if you just want a badass guy that can punch people really hard, and Hawkeye if you need power drain. It's just his projectile thing. So he's still gonna be taking. He's still gonna be taking damage, right? He can't prevent it all or anything like that, right? Stun, then medium, then heavy. Okay. So I'm still gonna take a lot of damage, it sounds like. Let's try it out. Hold on. Let me wait till double edge wears off so I can get a little more accurate read on it. Okay. When the arrow hit, it still reflected the damage. You guys see that? It looks like it didn't reflect as much, though. Maybe it does. Is it supposed to be like that, man? Let me fire off the L2 and see what happens. Okay, so the L2 didn't trigger it. Only the recoil damage from the L2. I feel like that's broken, man. The arrow still triggered his damage reflect. BG, I just realized how much work you do on your thumbnails. Do you mean not any work at all? Is that what you're saying? Because I really don't do any work at all, compared to everybody else who like makes their thumbnails look all nice. I just throw some words on a screenshot. His signature? You're probably right. His signature, it probably does reduce the damage of it too, right? Ghost Rider to test damage against bleed immune. Sure, we could do that. Help you hit 640 subs. That's an odd number there, man. Please don't advertise to some random advertisement in my stream. All right, let's do. Yeah, we might as well do the. Actually, I can just pick somebody out of the list here. I don't even have to type in a name. There's Ghost Riders in here. Horrible pain. That's just any of his arrows. We'll do the armor break, right? Okay. It's like only against magic that it doesn't. Oh, nope, it didn't work there either. Okay. Alright, so there's the armor break. So it breaks it twice on the SP1. Oh, wrecked by a parry, man. Are you kidding me? I guess it's not guaranteed to break it twice. It's not the most powerful armor break. Oh, but I guess on just my regular attacks, there's a chance for the arrow to hit too. So that's not bad. But that's not anything, I don't know. It's not anything too crazy. The heal block thing is nice. I think this champion, so far, my initial thoughts are, this champion is mostly for those people who need another way to counter healing. And he's decent aside from that. Like that, the limiting the enemy's power gain thing is pretty nice. But can I really consider him to be better than some of the other champions? I don't know. Actually, he's not bad. Like, the more I think about it, he's not bad. I don't know where I would use him, though. I mean, I guess he might be good on thorns still, because if he's dealing... Like, most people put mutant champions on thorns, and although he's taking thorns damage, it is less. I wish there was an easier way to control the amount of power that he... Or not the power, like the amount of attack debuffs that he puts on. Let me take a look at this again. Alright. His signature ability. Yandu's high active vocal range gives him precise control over his Yaka arrows. Enemies activating a special attack suffer weakness for each debuff effect they're suffering from. Yeah, so it's just when they activate a special. And you're trying not to get hit by specials anyway. Oh man, actually... So let's say it's a Cyclops. Let's do a Cyclops. No, I need like a Thorn Cyclops, man. I'm thinking for a Thorn Cyclops, if they fire off their special, they're going to have a bunch of weaknesses on them. And when you dash back in, that Thorns damage isn't going to be much at all. If it works the way that I'm thinking. And then if he can also take down magics, not too bad against magic, maybe he would be good in Alliance War on attack. Healing relation after willpower nerf. Well, I was thinking about healing in quests, Cameron, not necessarily Alliance quest, or I mean Alliance War. I was talking about stuff like isn't there a Magneto in Act 4 that people have issues with, or like Deadpool of the last monthly event quest, stuff like that. King Groot. Did you check if he takes less damage from Morto's degen after he uses a special? I did not. When you want to duel Ultron, let me know. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to need to, but I'll keep that in mind. From 1 to 10, how good is he? I don't think I can give a 1 to 10 rating. He seems like a good champion. It's just, again, it's probably one of those issues where like my roster is so deep at this point that I wouldn't have a real specific use for him, but I can see other players having a larger use for him than me. I want to test him out against a Thorns node, but it's not really possible. Let me go back for that Electro one more time. The entire goal is to try to get him to use his special, and then I want to see how much damage I take after that, like immediately after it. The thing is, though, I have to be attacking him. Alright, let's just try it. Let's just try it. I don't have any debuffs on him. I don't think I can test here is the problem. There's no like proper area for me to do the testing. Alright. Fire your special. Okay. much damage am I taking? It's so hard to tell. My god. I think I was taking less. Let's do this one more time. I need to like put this through my video editor so that I can see the actual numbers, man. It's like a little bit too hard to tell right now. Act 4 Luke Cage map. Alright, let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. Electro reflects portion of the damage you do. Thorns reflects damage based on... No, I don't think so. I don't think Electro reflects damage based on how much you're doing. Yeah, 30... Wait. Opponents that make contact with you receive static shock for 38% of the damage they inflicted as energy. You're right. Huh. I didn't know that. I thought it was based on his attack. Wow. Okay, learning something new every day here. Alright, so Act 4... Luke Cage is what I'm looking for here. Yeah. These enemies are really low, actually. It's funny, man, when you first enter Act 4, the enemies are so intimidating. But now looking at them, it's like... Really? 2856? That's it? I could roll these guys over. But yeah, there's no thorns here. Actually, what used to have thorns was 4.3.3, right? I think they took thorns out of this one. Yeah. I don't like that they nerfed Act 4, man. I feel like people were getting through it just fine. I don't know why they nerfed it. Everybody's getting more powerful, and they still nerf the content. It feels weird to me. That's slash tires. Oh, slash tires. You guys are right. The boss has thorns. I'm not gonna go all the way to the boss. Let's move from Luke Cage map. March update. What is this, the BG I know would have been doing arena right now? I might do arena in a few minutes here. I'm running out of areas to test. I want to fight a Thorns node. Act 4 needed to have the BS taken out. I don't know, dude. I got through without having to... Like, when you get powerful enough, it's really easy. There needs some difficulty to make you improve in this game. You need some kind of goals to set in this game. Some kind of challenge. And everybody was getting through Act 4. It might be a good test. iMac, what are you saying? I'm not sure the map, but there is Magneto in Chapter 2 that has 700 HP. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that Magneto that has that regen. But he's like towards the end of it, right? He's not like the first enemy in there or anything. And that's regen. We know that. I already know that this like Yandu is awesome at cutting off regen. But what about... you know what I just thought would be kind of cool, actually? What about Alliance Quest? Alliance Quest with the regeneration node up. I guess Yandu wouldn't have any issue with that. That'd be kind of cool, man. Just to see how many nodes you can fight a boss still up. Try 4.6, first enemy has spike armor. Okay, alright Cameron, good call, man. I forgot about Road to Labyrinth. Let's go check that out. 4.6, that might be a little too hard for me though, with a 3-star. There's got to be somewhere else with spiked armor too, right? Oh yeah, end class disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Spiked armor provides further protection. 6% as physical damage is dealt back to the opponent. Alright, I'll try it. I'll try to see if we can get some kind of numbers here. I'm scared to take any hit against this guy. Okay. So I'm taking like 289, I think. Come on, dude. Fire it. Fire it. 95, I think is what I took. I think it went from like 290 to 95, something like that. It's so hard for me to see what that number is. Is that 299? Actually, alright, it's 299. I can see that now. It's 299. And I think it dropped it all the way down to 95. Was that what it was? Somebody's saying 266/169. Let's try it one more time. Because I think it did drop the damage significantly. Yandu sounds like R2-D2. He does sound funny, man. He does sound funny. I'm glad I play with the sound off normally. It gets kind of annoying, to be honest. Let's see how his ability has any effect on spiked armor. Because it's, alright, so it's dealing back damage based on his attack. 6% attack as physical damage is dealt back to the opponent. So it's based on Superior Iron Man's attack. And if I lower his attack after he fires off a special with my signature ability, depending if I have like multiple bleeds on him, his attack is going to be cut drastically. There's probably not enough uptime. There's definitely not enough uptime depending on what the special is. But for a special like Superior Iron Man, when he shoots off a beam and you could, you know, punish that real quick, or Cyclops, that would work too. Okay, let me just do it one more time. I might have to record some of this stuff. I'm probably gonna record some of this stuff like off stream and just play it back and slow it down and stuff like that. Actually, let's kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna actually no, I can leave it on. All right, whatever. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, so yeah, that is 299, I think. I'm almost positive of it. Alright, so I got a few debuffs on him. Fire your special. Thank you. 127, I think, is what I'm taking. It doesn't last very long, though. I think it went from 299 to 127. Hmm. I don't know about Yandu. I could see, like I said, I could see some usefulness for him, depending on who else you have in your roster. But I don't think he's going to replace any champion if you have a deep roster. If you already have really powerful champions filling all the different roles that you need filled, I can't see Yandu replacing anyone. Just for crits, yeah, IMAC. I only get the damage reflect on crits in with spiked armor. Not every hit. One of your challenges people with Yandu, Brian? Maybe what about me? No, dude, dueling is not really a good way to test. It can be good to test like against a high level 5-star champion like with the magic pack there, but other than that, just dueling, nah, it's not such a good way. Think people will be as disappointed in him as enough to drop his score? I don't think so, Benjamin. I think people are gonna like him actually. I think people are gonna like him. It's gonna be one of those things where people like Yandu and still can't find a use for him outside of very specific circumstances. Like for a specific quest, he can be useful. He can be real useful. Against a specific enemy, he can be pretty good. He could definitely kill Realm of Legends Wolverine. Like I wish I had a 4-star so I can go in there right now and do it, because I know I wouldn't have to spend any resources. I know I wouldn't have to use a revive or anything like that. But as a 3-star, I probably can't do it in one go unless I tried, like, I don't know, if I tried a dozen times, I'm sure I can get it in one of those dozen times, but if I get clipped again by Wolverine, then that'd be it. I'd have to change my Masteries again too, so yeah, that's definitely not happening. I spent so much on changing out my Masteries in the past 2 weeks or so, or whatever, or 1 week, however long it's been since I ranked up Gwenpool. Alright guys, I think I'm just going to play a bit of Arena. I think I'm done testing Yandu. See, good Alliance War Defender. He might be an alright defender. He might be an alright defender. I don't know how difficult it is to dodge his special attacks, but they have like multi-part hits, which makes me think that it might take a little bit of time for people to learn how to dodge them. I don't know. I really didn't have much experience against him in Master Mode. Wait a minute, wait. Let's see if we can duel a Yandu. Is there a Yandu to duel on the list here? I think people... a lot of these guys stopped buying featured crystals, probably. I don't think Swaggy Spodesters is ranked high enough to take over his profile. Yeah. Yarrow still applies bleed through block. Yeah, but if you dodge it, then it's kind of worthless, right? And the bleed is not insanely strong. So if you have willpower, you can recover from most of it, I think. Then again, I'm using a 3-star, so that's why the bleed isn't as strong. Be nice if MCOC had to search for duels. It would be nice. Duel Yandu, 2 Mac. Alright, let me see. 2 Mac. Okay. Some high-level Yandu right here. Brian, I have 8 unread messages from this girl. Dude. You're gonna have to do something, man. That's super awkward. Alright, let's Yandu versus Yandu. If I get caught by anything, I'm toast. Alright, so dodging his heavy is pretty easy, I think. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's very easy to dodge his heavy. Alright, so that doesn't bode well for him. Oh. Nope, that was pretty easy to dodge too, I think. Let me try again. Nope, this guy's not a good defender either. Alright, that hurt me though, having to block his attack. But I think it's really just because I'm a 3-star. It was only 150 bleed. No, I think I'd be happy if I found him in Alliance War. I think he's an okay champion. I think he's okay. I don't think he's anything too special. I still think he's going to be high in the next round, though. So if you are going for Yandu next round, you're probably still going to have to put up a pretty decent score. I'd recommend going like 15 million or something. Alright. Let me hop in the arena for a little bit so I can read you guys' messages better and stuff like that. I think I'm done testing for the night. Magic Dupe is good for both offense and defense. Magic Unduped is actually only good for offense. That's correct. It's one of the things that makes Magic so special, too, is that she's so versatile. Maybe on a special 2 node? That's true. I didn't see what his special 2 did. Maybe a special... Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's right. His special 2, like, does that... attacks, like, raining from the sky. You might be right. You might be right. I'm not sure how hard that is to dodge. On a scale of that's a bummer to Gwenpool, what is he, BG? He's right in the middle there. I would put him... I'd say he's above average. I'd say he's above average. But I can't find him... I wouldn't use him anywhere. I really wouldn't, to be completely honest. He's above average. He has some cool things. If I could test him out against a Thorns node, I would love that. It's one of those things where, like... I want to say I wouldn't use him, right? And I want to be confident in that answer, because I do feel confident in that answer right now, that I wouldn't use Yandu anywhere. But then what happens, like, a month from now, it turns out he's actually a god against Thorns nodes or something like that, you know? And I just don't know it because I can't test it. Because he actually does, he takes a lot of reduced damage if you have Inequity and Resonate. I think Yandu actually works pretty well with my alternative to Suicide build, which is maxed out Deep Wounds, Assassin, Resonate, and Inequity. And I'll take a lot of reduced damage there. Labyrinth is in no way easier after removal of Dold. Dude, it's way easier, Cameron. What? Really? I think Dold was stupid, though. I think Dold should have been removed. Definitely. Other things got nerfed about Labyrinth. That's kind of debatable if it should have been nerfed or not. But Dold was so stupid, man. Dold is incredibly stupid that they added. I mean, they had to just because of Scarlet Witch. But yeah. What do you want, Yandu or Trash Panda Rocket? Dude, I love Rocket. I would definitely want Rocket more. What was Dold? Dold made it so that pretty much very few champions could actually do any damage in Labyrinth. If you put a debuff on the opponent, you couldn't crit anymore. You had like a negative 50% crit chance. And if you gained a buff, same thing, you lost 50% of your crit chance, so you couldn't crit. It was really dumb. Starler Storm, and I didn't say it was in no way easier. It was, but still, no way easy. Oh, no way easy. Okay, yeah, I would say you're right then. It's not easy. It's still not easy. I'm happy with where Labyrinth's at. I haven't read all the messages you guys have been saying. I'm happy where Labyrinth is at, though. It might have got nerfed a little too hard. Maybe you can kind of debate that. But what I'd rather see is that, like, current Labyrinth exists, where it's a little bit nerfed down from what it used to be, and then they just add new content. I'd rather see that more. Because Labyrinth definitely is still difficult. And then if they just add new content to keep those unique challenges coming, that'd be great. Instead of just making one piece of content where you have to save up for months the amount of units that you need to get through there, and that's like the only thing stretching out the game. It became easier because they nerfed the damage of the champions in there, not because of Dold. Dold made it so other champions can do it. Yeah, that's pretty accurate what you said there. Them nerfing the damage that the champions did, that was like the real nerf to Labyrinth. So like I said, it's a little bit debatable. When do you think Labyrinth 2.0 is coming out? Not for a very long time. I'd give it like a year. I don't know. I think that we're going to see bases long before we see Labyrinth 2.0. And I think bases are going to keep people busy for a while. And that's why they're not going to have to add some kind of other unique Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends type thing. And hopefully, I mean, like, hopefully we just see other smaller stuff too, like the Bautista Challenge, Mingnaz, that kind of thing. But for like the official Labyrinth 2.0, yeah, not for a long time. As I get crushed here by Luke Cage. Cut off for Joe Fixit. When is Joe Fixit coming? I don't even know when Joe Fixit's coming. It's gonna be pretty low though, man. It's gonna be like 2 million or something. Maybe under 2 million. Someone tell BG about the block penetration with Nightcrawler and Yandu has to make him viable for defense. Block penetration is kind of whatever, man. I read the block penetration abilities, but did my first run of Labyrinth pre 12.0, it was tough. Magic was a B. I've since went through 2 more times, and she's still B. Labyrinth is easier for a relatively skilled player because of removal of Dold and increased damage output for most champions. So doesn't Magic do like much less damage now though? Because didn't they like chop her attack like in half? Actually, I don't know how much down her attack is, but I know it's down a lot. And I know that her limbo damage is down a lot because of it. How the testing go? I had to step out for a bit. Seemingly Tenacious, basically I put Yondu at like a little bit of above average champion. Definitely good if you're lacking the utility to shut down someone's healing, but kind of determined that I don't think I would personally use him anywhere. I tried to test against Thorns in like Safeguard in Road to Labyrinth. It was a little bit hard to test. It's decently effective, but not effective enough that I don't think I would use it in Alliance War. Magic is B. Yeah. I should have just said the word, man. I don't know why I'm such a weenie about saying remotely bad words on stream. Like, it's not even that bad of a word, you know what I mean? So this Heaps, her attack is down by 13%. Oh, is it only 13%? I thought it was more than that, actually. That's not too bad. It's whatever, though, man. Like I said, I'm happy with where Labyrinth is at. I don't want them to make it any easier, though. I hope they never do that. It'll become easier for people when people get rank 5-star champions. Like that's the way to nerf content. It's just by making stronger champions and ways to customize your champions better. Stuff like that. That's more of what I meant by like when I say it's debatable of if they should have nerfed Labyrinth like that or not, because eventually content just becomes easier over time, and I prefer it. I prefer it that way. Like Realm of Legends has gotten significantly easier because there's been more champions added, more players allowed to rank 5 or able to rank 5 their 4 stars. Got these 5 stars floating in now. Like content. Like the same thing with Act 4. Like why nerf Act 4, man? Tons of people got through it fine, and players are only getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, it's gonna take them a little bit more time to get through if you're not able to get through with what other people got through with it, you know? They should remove the BS out of it. See, it depends on what you call BS, though, man, because what you think is BS and what I think is BS is two different things, probably. I think magic is fine in there. I think they should leave magic as is. There are ways to counter magic. Just because you can't do it all with a Star-Lord and a synergy team, and you don't have the perfect counter for every situation, doesn't mean something is BS. Slash Tires is BS. See, I don't think Slash Tires is BS either. There's ways to play around Slash Tires. You just have to be on point. You have to be really on point. Starburst is BS. Alright, that one... yeah. That one kind of is stupid. I agree with you on that one. Starburst is stupid. It's okay depending on where it is. I think it's okay in map 6 actually, believe it or not. If it's an entire map of Starburst though, then I'll agree and say it's not good. If you can turn it off somehow like you can in map or Act 5, then I think that's fine also. As long as you have ways of turning it off, then I'm totally fine with it, and as long as it's only certain nodes, then I'm also totally fine with it. Because in map 6, I know that my personal degeneration nodes are in the 3rd tier of map 6, right? I don't have any degen leading up to that. So I know, leading up to it, that I have to play on point for those first 2 tiers, or else I'm not going to be able to get through the 3rd tier. It's like in my mind, which is good. Like there should be something there. It's like, all right, I have to play well here because I know coming up I need to save myself. I need to conserve my health for these nodes. But there are limited amounts of them, so I can do that. I can get through them as long as I played well enough early on. And then there's other parts of map 6 where, you know, some people face degeneration in those first 2 tiers where I don't, but the key is to like strategize and like spread out the degen, like evenly distributed amongst the 10 people in there. To be honest, I've never looked at every single node in there, so I don't know. I'm just assuming that's what my alliance does, but yeah, I don't know. I've never actually looked at them. Like I've only looked at my particular paths. Whatever I'm assigned to, I'll get through. Act 5 is super fun though, degen and all included, best piece of content from Graham so far. It's pretty good. I just wish the difficulty was just ramped up just a tiny bit, you know. But I agree. I love what they're doing with Act 5, and I hope they continue it. I just hope that the difficulty is just kicked up just a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's the same thing. People are gonna have, like I did it with rank 4 4-star champions. That's what I feel like makes it a little too easy. Like at least make me roll in there with a team of rank 5 4-star champions, not a team of rank 4 ones. I feel like that's what I was supposed to be using to get through Act 4. The later parts of it at least. You know, it was BS Iceman in the monthly event master quest. See, I don't think so either, because it was so limited. It's not like every enemy was doing that. You like there was ways to go in there and counter it. This is just chapter 1, bro. I know. But it's chapter 1 of Act 5 that is like clearly for like people who have been playing this game for a long time. That's all. I wouldn't normally complain about it. I was only talking about it because that's what everybody was talking about. It's not something that I would just like bring up out of nowhere. I think Brian wants to read my quote because either A, he meant it, or B, he wants to forget what happened. Wait, what? What are we talking about here, Daniel? Let me see. Brian, read last. I need you to know your mistakes. I love to eat magics all day. Anyway. I don't have regen champs for 5.1.1, just can't get through. You don't need regeneration champs for 5.1.1. I didn't use regeneration champs. Technically I use X23 for parts of it, but I could easily go in there without X23. You do so much damage that regeneration doesn't even have a chance to do anything in 5.1.1. If you, like, play aggressively, you know? That's the thing, though, in story mode, I don't feel like it needs to have the highest difficulty. I feel those difficulty levels need to be limited to events. See, I think it's the opposite, Cameron. I think it's the opposite, because story mode is going to be there forever. Story mode is going to be there forever, so it gives players more opportunities to grow and eventually overcome those obstacles that Kabam lays out. The event quests, I feel like, have to be tuned a little bit more forgiving, because players only have X amount of days to complete them, and then they're gone forever. Story mode, it's like, okay, let's say you are lacking regeneration champs, and you do need some regeneration champs for certain areas, or else you're going to be spending a lot of potions, which, I mean, you could go that route too. You could save up all your potions for a bit, take one path of a quest if you don't have a regeneration champ. That's what I did in one of the Act 4 quests where there was like degeneration everywhere or something, and I never had to spend on them. But I could have also just waited until I got like a Wolverine or something like that, or Voodoo. But it's whatever, guys. I think we've been talking about this long enough, probably. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a noob, but I love harder content. Love how Act 4 was pre-12.0. Jug was super fun. Yeah, I think that Juggernaut was really fun. I haven't tried him in the new one, in like the new version of him. So I don't know if it might still be pretty fun. Do you do the Marvel Insider stuff? I do, yes. I've only spent the points one time, I think, which was for the 2-star Doctor Strange. I don't think I've ever spent them aside from that, but I'm banking points, man. I'm banking points for the day that they release something that's like exclusive just to the Marvel Insider, and then I'll pick that up. Like, what if I know they wouldn't do this, but what if they were like, hey, OG Daredevil at the Marvel Insider for, you know, 150,000 points or something like that? I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'll dump all my points for that, sure. Yeah, see, exactly, Austin. What you think is BS is not what I think is BS, so. BG probably a top 1% skilled player. Story mode needs to cater to a wider range of lower skilled players. But there's five acts in story mode, you know? The first few ones do cater to lower skilled players. It's whatever though, guys. Like I said, we should probably stop talking about this now at this point. Uh, they're gonna keep pushing out more content. Um, it is only the first chapter of Act 5. I'm still happy with Act 5. It was still super fun. All I wanted was for it to just be a little bit harder. That's all. And hopefully the next few chapters will be that. But still fun. Still like unique nodes. That's. I'm just really hoping for more unique nodes. That's what I want to see more than anything. Even if the difficulty wasn't higher like I wanted, that's fine, man. Whatever. As long as you give me some kind of unique nodes that change up the way that I play the game, I'll still be really happy with it. Brian, I was so drunk yesterday. Best times. Yeah, troller, man. I hope some of the stuff you were saying, because I remember you said you were driving yesterday too. Hopefully you weren't actually doing that. Kill that Juggernaut, but imagine with no rank 4 champions. I'm pretty sure I did that Juggernaut with a rank 3 champion. Just fine. BG, do you think the game should cater to a small group of less than 500 high-end players, or cater to the masses that play the game casually? Both. It should cater to both. There has to be things for all levels of players to do. Well, they kind of can't. No, I think they're doing a fine job of it, actually, iMac. I think they're doing a fine job. Like, because something like Labyrinth, for example, is not for casual players at all. Yet, it's one of the coolest things in the game, because it's something so challenging, something so massive, something that you have to prepare for, something you have to work towards. That's what keeps me playing the game. Brian, if you throw a chicken across the road and count to the letter red on a scale of A to Z, what number did the hamster land on? Hint, the answer is rhombus. I'm going to have to go with rhombus. Is that the correct answer? Slightly strange cut is more lower than I thought. I did 3.7 mil and the cut was around 2.35. Yeah, it was a bit lower than I expected too. It's still good that you went higher though, man, because you never want to miss out. You never want to miss out. So it's never a bad thing to go a little bit overboard. I think if it was the same as Act 4, it should have been more difficult, but if they're introducing brand new challenges, so it had to be a good balance, or they'd have an uproar. Yeah, you're probably right, Dicer. Maybe they did make it a little bit easier just so that people got used to the thought of like really having to think more about the nodes and stuff like that. Honestly, I think they tuned it down a little bit just to not scare people away when they saw the word degeneration, because yeah, people really hate that word. That's all I ever used to see on the forums was like degeneration. This is stupid. Like when they were releasing Act 5, I mean. No, the correct answer was triangular prism. Ah, that was my B answer, man. Do you sleep? I do sleep, yeah. Just not a ton. Also, they nerfed Scarlet Witch. Some people only blew through Act 4 so early because of her. Yeah, that probably had something to do with it as well. They probably were trying to take into account the nerfs that they did. Ease people into adjusting to different champions. That probably had something to do with it. I mean, I think too. I think there's also something to like when they release the first chapter of something, they want people to try it out. They don't want people to be so scared away from it that they never try it. But now that people have gotten through like the first chapter, people aren't really so scared of Act 5. They know it's manageable. And maybe the next chapters can be harder because of that. And people will still at least try it because they know they've gone through one of the chapters. So maybe there's something to that also, you know? It's still super fun though, like I said. So at the end of the day, it's still really fun. And I'm just pumped that Labyrinth exists, where it's really still driving me to keep progressing in this game. So I've legit only run through Act 4 once. What's a good way to deal with Arc Overload on Maestro and other stuff that might be BS? Honestly, his Overload isn't that bad if you're using a champion that deals a lot of damage. Like Gwenpool, a 4-star Gwenpool at rank 4, I'm almost 100% positive can just slice right on through that Maestro. No issues. Possibly even a rank 3 4-star Gwenpool can do that. Especially if you have like 1 point in despair. Oh, I'm pretty sure that'd be pretty easy to do. If this evade bug goes away, it's driving me nuts. Yeah, man. Hopefully, oh man, we're like 2 days out from when we all think the patch is coming. Probably coming in 2 days or like a day and a half. Plus Act 5 was retuned before the release of the boycott. Maybe they tuned it more than they wanted. That's probably also something to do with it too. You're probably right there, Bob the Knob. What's your feeling on using Hyperion? He's fun, man. He's really fun. I'm still debating on if I want to take him to rank 5 or not. I might still. I might. I want to do some cool challenge stuff with Hyperion. Like how few hits can I get through Winter Soldier with just using Hyperion? I don't know why I said just using Hyperion, like I'd be tag teaming in there with other champions. Of course it'd just be Hyperion. But Cameron, how many hits did you say it was like your best to get through Winter Soldier? Was it like 60 or something like that? Or was it less than that? Fair rank 5, the rhythm is beast. See, I would use him as my backup champion in when I do map 5 instead of using Iceman. Like right now, I'm using Hulk, which he's pretty good, of course, but Hyperion would probably do better if I took Hyperion up to rank 5. He'd probably would be a little bit better for me. 112, okay. Yeah, that'd be a pretty fun challenge to do. And I'm guessing you weren't using suicides for that one? Or was that when you had your suicides on? Hi Brian, do you like Tandu? I'm guessing Yandu. Brian Berkey, he's okay. He's about average. He's above average, not average. He's above average as a champion. I can't really find a great use for him though. Never suicides? Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so with suicides, I should be able to cut that number down by quite a bit. Yeah, man, I'll have to think about it more if I want to rank up Hyperion or not. It'd be fun. Oh, crap, guys. I don't think I hit the help button a single time today. No, I didn't. My bad if anyone in my alliance is watching. Have you seen Angela's heal interact with suicides? I've heard about it. I haven't actually looked at it. I mean, it was a bug where many champs, like a moment of being untouchable after specials. What was happening recently? Sort of like Phoenix during a regen. No, I don't think I've noticed that, Vampire King Ryan. Oh, come on, it's broken already? There wasn't even that many helps this time around. I hate that help button, guys. I hate that help button, man. It just breaks every single time I try to use it. You want to talk about an annoying bug for me. That one's like right up there with this stupid evasion bug. Come on, give me a Punisher, Crystals. Did you get the 4-star, 3-star? Just a 3-star, Brian Berkey. Just a 3-star. Seeing accepts a lot of items from fans to do his Labyrinth run. Why don't you, Brian? It just wouldn't make the game enjoyable for me. It's kind of like what we've been talking about here. I want the challenge. Nothing at all against people accepting the items like that. I think it's fine. Actually, I think it's great. I think it's a good way to. I think it's a good way to support that that person, because I mean it's the same thing as like when you guys give me money. It helps me out. It helps my channel keep going here. So it's the same thing. Like if you give Cian items, he'll have to spend less money. So it's really the same thing. So I think it's good. But for me, it would just take away some of my challenge, and I don't want that. I want the challenge. If I was accepting the items, it would make me, or it wouldn't, like I wouldn't be forced to really try to learn everything I absolutely can about Gwenpool and about all the enemies that I'm going to be facing. So I feel like I'm learning a lot more. I feel like I'm getting better by not doing it. 15 more units. Keep it coming, man. Almost making up for all the units I dumped on Masteries today. Resetting them. So testing Yandu, it's like 4 hours already. No, I stopped testing Yandu a bit ago, but I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. Also, Brian, sending him level 2 rides during his run. No, Ravi, I don't want it. I really appreciate it. It means a lot that that you guys would offer to do that. But I want to do it just on the stuff that I found in game. It's just the way I like to play games. It has no, like, see, it kind of sucks, man, because there's almost no way for me to put it into words without making it seem like I might be insulting someone, but that's definitely not the case. This is just how I like to play games. In other games, I never liked to trade for items even after I kind of ruined my experience in Diablo 2 at least. Like everything I find in RPGs and stuff like that, it's all self-found. When the only way for me to the only way that I enjoyed Diablo 3 for the short amount of time that I did was you know, I couldn't trade in that game either. I traded a little bit in the beginning, but then I stopped trading after a bit. Can you show how he does against Winter Soldier? I did a lot already, Brian Berkey. I did a lot already. I'm probably gonna post a video just with like some collective thoughts and maybe a couple more tests here and there, just to show some things about the champion. I might do that. Or I might just leave it at, you know, the stream for being the testing form. That's it. Oh, what am I doing? I never opened up the premium, and I didn't stop on the eggs. I'm losing it, guys. I'm thinking too much about Labyrinth. Alright, if I donate my college fund to Ted Rat of Brian's apartment fund, would you open one quest crystal? Yes. If you donate your entire college fund. Sure, man. Alright, 3-star Drax. I'll take a 3-star. Not bad, man. Not bad. Can we see your mastery? All right. I'll show my masteries real quick here, and then I'm off. So I'm like, this is probably gonna be my Labyrinth mastery set. I've been testing out a few other things, but I can't find anything better than this yet. Um, I might still test around a tiny bit more, but honestly, I'm sick of spending units on switching up my masteries, so I'm probably done. And this is probably going to be it. Um, so yeah, full suicides, fully maxed out glass cannon, fully maxed out courage, 5 out of 5 deep wounds, and only 1 point in assassin. It'd be cool if I could add more here, but I think the points are better spent elsewhere. In defense, it's pretty much what I run for defense for the most part, for any build. Maybe no, that's not right. Anyway, maxed out physical resistance, which I think is really good. Block proficiency maxed out, of course. 3 out of 3 recovery, just to help out my willpower to counteract the suicides. I kind of thought about dropping out some points in recovery and salve. Like if I just dumped all of salve and recovery and threw that into perfect block. Trying to think if that would help out, but I don't think it would. I think that would hurt me in the long run, so I'm not even going to try that. Just like doing a little bit of mental math, I don't think it'd work out. I think I need that extra 15% of recovery. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Normally, if I wasn't running a Labyrinth build, if I was just, you know, doing like my standard build, I would have Coagulate maxed out. But for Labyrinth, I don't need it because it's only the first, what is it, 16 seconds, I think? Vivek sending over 40. Oh man, I think that's rupees, right? Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, 16 seconds. So it's not really that important if I'm barely doing any fights. What? Did it come up twice? Did you send it twice? Or is my program bugging out? It is rupees, okay. No, I think you did it twice. Actually, I can't even tell. Either way, thank you very much. Okay. In utility, I wasn't originally going to have Stupefy maxed out, but the more I think about it, I think I do want Stupefy. The thing is, I want Stupefy for Unstoppable Colossus. For most enemies, I don't care about Stupefy. It's going to be a waste. But I want it for Unstoppable Colossus. I want it for regular Colossus. Not as much, but I do want it for regular Colossus, and I want it for Maestro. So I might just leave all 3 points of Stupefy for the entire run, or what I might do is after I beat regular Colossus, because I think it's Unstoppable Colossus and then regular Colossus right after that. Actually, let me take a look real quick. Hang on, let me pull up my album on the line chat thing here. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Only take a sec. It's in the notes and all that good stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Okay. I kind of hate using this one because it has Infobot branding on it, and I feel like I'm supporting a cheating service by looking at it. But the map is done really well, and it's not made by the guy who made Infobot, as far as I know, at least. Okay. So yeah, I think it's... Wait, actually, hold on. I think there's a better map, actually. I think there's a better map. This one has all the paths. I want just the one path. Yeah, yeah, okay, here we go. Much better. Ah, much better. So I think this is the path that I will be taking. I agree with that drunk live stream idea. What did I miss? I'm probably not going to. I'm probably not ever going to do a drunk live stream though. Just to let you guys know, I really very rarely drink. All right, so I'm going to be taking the yellow highlighted path. With one exception. Whoops. With one exception, I'm not going to be taking in the top left corner. I'm not going to be fighting that Spider-Man. I'm just going to continue around the outside. I think, as far as I know. I gotta check with some more experienced people, but I'll be doing that Red Hulk, Old Man Logan, Electra, Captain or Ms. Marvel, and then Unstoppable Colossus right where my head is, and then regular Colossus is right after that. So I think like after those two, technically I could get rid of Stupefy if I want to. But how much would it help to throw those 3 points in Stupefy somewhere else? Maybe it'd help a lot. Maybe I will do it. Because then it's Falcon, Gamora, Magic, War Machine, skipping Spidey. I don't know if I've. Yeah, there's nobody if I skip Spidey, right? Just gotta check with the guy at Infobot what path he's doing. Yeah, man. Um, I'm gonna use, yeah, man. I'm gonna use a different. I'm probably gonna use a different map because I really hate that it has that Infobot just branded on there or whatever. It'd be cool, man. I'd have zero problems with Infobot if they didn't have that stupid service. Ant-Man. There's a Deadpool in here, really? That should be easy, I think. Oh, wait. Class disadvantage. Ah, still. Yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm only really worried about Unstoppable Colossus and Maestro. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm actually worried about. Brian answered my questions. Alright, hang on. Brian, is this evidence that Infobot is running Labyrinth for you? They say in the map using for your run. How much did it set you back? Yep, everything that you guys have donated, I've been just forking it over to Infobot to help me get through Labyrinth here. Pretty much. No. Yeah, I think there is a different map in the thing here, but whatever, man. The map is well done. Can't deny that. All right. Anyway, close that out. So yeah, I might, after Unstoppable Colossus, I might ditch Stupefy, and then I might pick it up again for Maestro. What about Unstoppable Colossus and Maestro gets wrecked by Magic and War Machine? I'm sure that there's still going to be a challenge, but I feel like I can get through those challenges relatively easy. Unstoppable Colossus, that's going to be brutal, man. And Maestro, I'm worried about dodging his special one. And the fact that I can't make him bleed either. I passed the eggs, right? Yeah. Like, I'm gonna die everywhere in there. I'm not saying I'm gonna get through. Like, I hope I have a few one-shots at least. But, yeah, I'm gonna die to a lot of these guys. It's just that I think I'm gonna die a lot more to Unstoppable Colossus and Maestro. More than any other champions in there. And no, Unstoppable Colossus is not broken for me, Jefferson. Either way, the update that's coming soon-ish is probably going to fix it for everyone else, too. I think you're underestimating it. Alright, so here's the thing, though, Vampire King Ryan. Like, I'm taking the extra time to practice everything, to study these champions, to farm up all these extra consumables to use. you might think I'm underestimating the way that I'm talking about, like, you know, being able to maybe get through there only spending 1,000 units, but I'm also doing a lot more prep work than the average person going at it. So I don't think I'm underestimating it. Maybe it's just coming off that way. Hopefully, like, it probably is, I guess, but I'm hoping that it's not. I'm hoping it's not coming off that I'm just, like, real cocky about it, because trust me, man, everybody's, like, pushing me to do it sooner, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready, you know, because I'm really not underestimating it. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as always. I'm sure there'll be some kind of videos out there too. Remember Road to the Labyrinth? Let's not talk about Road to the Labyrinth, alright? I definitely underestimated Road to the Labyrinth. That was also my first time streaming, man. I was a total stream noob. I was streaming on my other device, which had to run additional software, which slowed it down even more. That was just a painful experience. And I didn't do any prep work for Road to the Labyrinth. I did 0 prep work, and I got decimated. It's different in Labyrinth? Really, Cameron? Interesting. Okay. Well, to be honest, I hope he's fixed. I hope he's fixed in the patch. I want to fight him when he does go unstoppable. So I hope they fix him. Of course, I'll save a lot of resources. I'll save an insane amount of resources if he's doesn't go unstoppable. But I want to fight him at, you know, at the difficulty that is meant to be fought at. Good night, guys.